I'm here, and I actually did watch Summer Game Fest, which is something I don't normally do. I also thought I thought the show was going to be longer, so I'd have to leave during it, but it wrapped up right as I was about to restart the laptop and all that. It only runs for like 2 hours. Well, I can turn that down now. I know it works. Thank you. I actually escape back this way. Alright, well, I did in fact watch Summer Game Fest. And maybe I should have reacted to it, but I don't know. It was 2 hours. I don't know if I could handle a bunch of games I don't really give that much of a crap about just for like a minute and a half Sonic trailer. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It is nice to see Cuphead's getting a couple new games with a weird advertisement with a newscaster Cuphead puppet man. that was pretty interesting. The real big thing, though. Crossworlds Year 2. Crossworlds Year 2, with Godzilla destroying City Escape, proving once again that Miku and Godzilla will always be inseparable, and for some reason, Evangelion. and then they announced Sonic Pico Park, which is basically, what if Knuckles Chaotix focused more on the frustration element that was maybe unintentional with the original game. For those of you who don't know how Pico Park works. So, that's fun. But I'm not doing any Sonic thing. I didn't react to Summer Games Fest because half of it was happening during Wanye's Minecraft stream, and, you know, I could multitask, but I'm not reacting to that fully while watching Wanye do Minecraft stuff. So it was kind of funny getting to react to some of the stuff as well. So I did show them the Cuphead stuff that happened near the start. So it was a good way to open the show. Very memorable. But, you know, while everyone else is worried about that, I'm here flipping reality and fighting some moles. Because what else would I do on a Friday night? What else would I do on a Friday night? Yeah, I was not expecting as much stuff from Summer Game Fest, honestly. I mean, I expected it to be longer than it was, because I made it pretty clear during past years I have not really given much of a shit about it. Maybe I watched the Sonic trailer that comes out during that, like, you know, few hours after the fact. But then this time it just sort of lined up, and I was already on Twitch anyway, so, like, I just thought it'd be longer. I thought it'd be longer, but no, it's only a couple hours, which is surprising. I thought it was like an all-day sort of thing, but, I guess I'm too used to the E3 cycle where every single freaking company is doing their own presentations for 3 hours. So needless to say, I had different expectations. I took it on purpose, obviously. I took it on purpose. Because I had only one heart left. Because I got hit super early, and this fight's a bit of a long one, so I actually kind of need the help. Nope. I'm not getting hit on the very first projectile. Come on. Game, come on. You know how this goes. Do you remember how I ended stream yesterday? Come on. I'm better than this. You're telling me I can get through a whole freaking spike hellscape, but I can't dodge a single pickaxe being thrown? Come on. Ow! I thought it would let me bonk them as soon as they came out, and then the game said, no, you can't, stupid, it's dumb. It'd be dumb if you could, you know, bonk them on the head as they pop out of the ground. That'd be stupid. It'd be really dumb. Why would you ever think that'd be a possibility? Have you ever played a video game before, genius? I mean, surely you have if you were even vaguely excited for anything at Summer Game Fest. I still do kind of miss E3. Not that I was super attentive during all that either, but, you know. Bonk. That's me. I'll just be here. Thanks, game. Perfect spot. I remember this fight being a bit of a long one. Ow! Well, you can't just go and combo projectiles like that, expect me to figure what's going on, you doof. One thing at a time, please, game. One thing at a time. I was spoiled by the healing items from the original version of the fight. Now look at me. Utter, really shameful performance here. I'm surprised I made that. Oh no, I'm a scared little mole. You keep bonking on my pretty head. Bonk. Did not like that at all. Alright, number 2. Hey! Hey! You can't do that! One in your freaking I'm tossing bananas around to signify where I'm gonna be projectiles with everything else. You can't do that. Those are cheating again! This goes on for so freaking long. It's a major endurance run. What? Why? This has already gone kind of unfair, dude. Why, dude? What the hell? This sucks already. Feels like these bosses maybe were built with the constant healing in mind. Slow down, game. I can't keep up. I need a rewind button. Oh, come on! Crazy bullshit there, game. Come on. Why? Why? Why are we starting off with garbage today? What the hell? We're not even at the stupid worm. The worm of evil. The worm of how the hell am I supposed to hit this thing? You know? The boss I'm gonna freaking struggle with the most of all of them. Except for the final boss, because there's just so much to it. If you get hit early, there's no friggin' point in continuing the run. Just gonna ultra on this stupid mole. So much for getting through Worlds 5 and 6, goddamn. Can't even get out of World 4. Nope. 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 Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No. If I get hit in the first phase, I will take the L immediately because there's no point. I'm not gonna survive the rest. And remember, I'd be doing that anyway in classic mode because it'd be a one-heart adventure. Honestly, if it weren't for the fact that I have 2 hearts at least in this version, I would not be doing mirror mode at all. Because why the hell would I bother? Bruh! Come the fuck on! Sucks. It's gonna take as long as the stupid temple. The temple took half an hour by itself, and I'm here like, how? If I jump any later than that and I dodge the thing, I'm gonna get by the second one because there's not enough fucking space, you idiot. Who designed this crap? Oh yeah, they're designed for healing and they didn't balance it otherwise. God. DK, sort of God. Remember when I said the controls were unresponsive as hell? They came like grabbing and picking up things and turning around and rolling. Yeah, basically half of DK's moveset. I was right again. What the fuck?! Stop! Oh God. The freaking spam and constant movement is real. That was risky as hell. That shouldn't have worked. perfect terrain! Fuck! And then I never get back there again for another half hour. God! Already starting off with garbage. My God. This is what I get for not ending the stream with this. Because God forbid I end on a high note. And I'm taking the L because what the fuck? Sometimes I can bounce on them when they do that. Sometimes I can't! I don't understand! I'm taking the barrel. It's gonna destroy the barrel in the cutscene. I don't care. I'm taking it. I don't care, dude. Ugh. This fight sucks ass. See, that time I could hit him. I don't know why it worked that time. Fuck! Now I'm dead. I'm freaking screwed, dude. Why? I can't fucking do it! Nah! This is a bad boss. I hate it so much. Throwing stuff's a pattern at least, but it's random when they pop out of the stupid Minecraft. You have no time to react. And they go in the freaking carts again immediately and they pop back out sometimes. So you can't just freaking camp them or anything. The freaking terrain doesn't help. Alright. I can't imagine time trialing this, dude! That's also random, by the way. Fuck. Really? What the hell? Oh, now it's dark, so hard to see him. Great. How long is this gonna go on for? Stop it. What? What the fuck? There's no teleport when you... I hate this boss so fucking much! What the hell was that?! Fuck this fight, dude! My god! All of this stupid mole garbage! Trash! Bye. See, they freaking pot shots at me like a dick. Oh, I'm gonna get worse. What the fuck? Why did you slip off, you idiot? Stupid DK. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Goodbye. 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 We'll come back to you later, stupid. I'm looking it up. We're going to the freaking guides. I'm done immediately. I hate this. None of that's my fucking fault. Yeah, good to know everyone else hates this too. And no one wants to freaking help. There's like, oh, it's actually easy, stupid. I think they were right about the freaking temple being hard. At least felt more fair. As soon as we... Ooh. I can skip. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I actually just skip half of the phase by just freaking roll jump into it when it goes down? I don't believe you for a second, random person on GameFAQs, but that works. Oh shit! That speeds up the fight, but doesn't exactly help the actual engineer. Okay, we could speed up the fight, but we can't do anything else about that. Well, we can get past the freaking axe part faster. They don't account for that in the time trial stuff. So if I ever do want to go back to those, knowing that's gonna make this a lot easier. Not just having my extra hits with my friends. Whee! I bonked him on the head too. Oh my god. Fuck! And nothing about the engineer. How the hell is this supposed to work? I don't understand you at all, and you can clip your pickaxes through the ground. I'm looking it up. Where is the actual part where I can win against the engineer? Yeah, they thought about this stupid. They thought about the stupid roll jump. Yeah, okay. Well, how do I do the rest, though? How do I beat the engineer? How do I do that? Because that doesn't make any sense to me, because it's fucking bullshit, and his tells don't work. His tells don't work. What are his tells? He freaking shakes everything? Hello? You don't determine where he pops at. We're not going to tell you how he picks. We're just going to let you go on your own, because we're IGN, we don't actually care. Like, how can I tell where he's gonna pop out of? Hello? You're not helping. I don't understand how. I don't get it. Hello, random person online. I don't know if you'll be able to help much. So the fight, skip, the end. Pop out from where? He pops up from a random spot. Is it 4 times? No, 5 times. I hit him 5 times. I'm not gonna be able to tell where he pops up from. And I gotta dodge all of his pickaxes while the train's constantly moving up and down. This isn't fair. How the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. I don't get it. Why are you on Steam? Huh? No, we're not doing this on Steam. Why is there a DKC thing on Steam? No. Stand on the first banana cart that shakes, he will never pop out from there. Finally, someone has a goddamn answer! Only took scouring through like freaking 15 pages of stuff, multiple videos, and finally, like the third or 4th game facts thing I see. Someone finally answers the damn question. Finally! Someone plays mirror mode for a goddamn reason. Whee! Okay. Fuck. Well, for being confident once actually learning what I'm supposed to do. Because the game doesn't spell anything out for you, it doesn't make any sense. Even after all of this, I still have to hit the freaking boss at the end 5 times! As if none of the rest of this even mattered. Insane. It's crazy. And take the out, because I gotta go in the freaking boss itself with full health, or else I die. There's a reason why they gave DK an extra heart here. It's because they know it's bullshit. And instead of fixing the boss or making it more manageable, they say, fuck you, we're just gonna give you more health so you can brute force it, maybe. That seems a little bit stupid. Instead of fixing your damn game, you decided to do a freaking band-aid. That's not exactly good. Your game's designed bad. Roll jump. Block. Come on. Alright, it's 2. Alright. Lights out. Oh, if I hit that guy. No way of dodging that. Thanks. To be out here, not gonna win. Alright, here comes the actual bad part. Thank you, Game Facts! Oh my god! I still hate that boss, dude. There's no way you're supposed to be able to figure that shit out! Oh my god, that was terrible! That took just as long as the temple, though to be fair, it lasted like 5 minutes from me looking shit up. That was annoying. That was evil. Now to the good part! Goodbye! And now I'm happy again, because now the game does a lot more fair when you have any sort of idea what you're supposed to do, and it doesn't feel like complete RNG. Also, I think I got lucky because I just happened to jump up and bonk him before he could throw one to track it all wiggly. I think I might have gotten a little bit lucky. Also, the fact that the main problem of that fight, once you actually skip the mold chase stuff, the actual engineer, the actual boss at the end, like, that's the big problem right there, because it feels completely random. I didn't realize he never came out of the first car that shook, ever. With all of the freaking carts shaking and tossing bananas, and it isn't always the last one that shakes where he pops out of, it's random. It's good that there is at least some noticeable safe ground the game never conveys to you. Now imagine, if you will, me having to do it without getting hit at all. I can maybe see why some people found it easy, but that's because they thought to jump ahead that far by skipping the freaking down rail stuff. Also, apparently, time trials, there's a platinum rank as well. It's shiny gold. It's a gold that sparkles, I think. So there's a platinum stuff. There are platinum times, and the game's already super tight on the time trials anyway. Unless the shiny gold is just their way of saying gold generally. I hope there's meaning that. Because, like, I can't understand how some of these stages go any faster. Especially most of this freaking zone. Whatever, we're fine. This is halfway through now, roughly. We'll be halfway through when we get done with this part. So, like, yeah. Mirror mode, forest. Now we'll be back to being somewhat okay for a while, because that was awful. Like, yeah, it was the temple was frustrating and all that, but like, it's meant to be hard. It's designed to be a super hard challenge. It's meant to be one of the super hidden evil parts of the game. Still seems kind of bullshit that you had to do that without getting hit in the original game for mirror mode, but, you know, fine. I managed to do it with one hit, not 0. So, like, it's better than nothing, I suppose. God, the game not giving you any sort of opportunity to heal is super rough. Also gonna be kind of a problem when we get to the final boss, because the final boss is a lot to it, and you get no checkpoints, and it's a pretty hefty one. Pretty big boss fight, and needless to say, I'm not looking forward to it, but that's next week's problem. That's next week's problem. We're not worrying about that now. For now, we have checkpoints, and Kong letters, and generally smooth levels. We can take our time and relax a little bit, 'cause not being bombarded with garbage. It's nice, actually. It's actually kind of nice. It's actually kind of relaxing now. Now we're not dealing with freaking high intensity boss fight RNG bullshit. We can just relax. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's beautiful. This. That. I think that would have hit me, but it didn't. It game's back to being somewhat kind to me. I say somewhat, because that was a bit iffy, but like I want the tongue letter. I was greedy. I was greedy. But like also I'd like no complain. This is better than the last boss fight you did. It feels pretty properly designed. It's meant to make you feel kind of iffy, and you can still go back and maybe wait. Maybe you could actually wait at the vine before you grab it instead of it just moving away. My headspace is bigger than this. I am very much glad I did not end the stream with that, because the high note that was beating 4K, oh my god, I would have to do that kind of shit again. The stream would have gone on for 3 total hours. That would have not been a good time. I think I spared us all a lot of frustration with that. Still bullshit though. Still bullshit on the moles though. The temple level I understand, but you know, boss fight? No. No, thank you. I think this is the zone that has the freaking worm boss that I did not enjoy though, so we might get stuck at another brick wall in about half an hour, which is not gonna be great. But passing the halfway point's gonna be pretty fun, and you know, maybe I could talk about freaking Wave 2 of crossworld stuff again. Freaking year 2, baby. You really thought they weren't gonna do one. Oh, so they weren't. But the game has gotten a lot of active support, So, like, it makes sense they'd want to keep doing more stuff with it. Ow. Little guy. Little nibbly fella. Shit. I thought I would be able to grab that, dude. That seems a bit rough. Goodbye, little fellas. Goodbye. DK must swing away. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Wrong letter. If you missed that one somehow, I'd be surprised. Oh, come on, I bonked on your head. I'm a sneaky fellow. I come in a sneaky way. I'll have to give him the freaky way. Right? Even with all the trouble I've had with a lot of the stuff in this game so far, either A, it made sense like the temple levels, or B, it's entirely my fault like the rest of the game so far. I will admit there has been some skill issue present, but like, the game also is just kind of... And be glad I'm not playing on classic mode for this. Crazy, I was actually debating that for a while. Shit! I nearly landed on the O. I nearly clutched it, and then the game said, "Oh, not quite." You almost had it though. Go up here. Going up here. I'm not gonna mess with that. Whee! Oh. That's what I'm always afraid of with the vine stuff here. Just that happening. I knew it was a possibility, and the game just confirmed it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Shit. Well, this ain't going well, is it? Still, no hearts across the entirety of the game is enough. I was scared. I was scared of getting gnawed. They were going for my tootsies. They were going for my tootsies. I was scared. Such goofy little fellas, but oh boy. That's like on the edges of the platform though, which is nice. I think it's not under this one, it's on the next one. Here. Yeah, there it is. I thought I would carry my momentum. I was tempted just to go to the checkpoint and then go back for the O, but we all know what happened the last time they did that in a stage that had the little gnawing guys of doom. So, you know, I was aware of the curse that would bring upon me. See, some past experience does carry... How did I miss that banana? Okay. The game's being funky again. Which is weird, because this game doesn't have Funky Kong in it. Are you shaking your head at me, little guy's like, I don't wanna do this. I don't know where DK has been. Because they're probably disgusting. There we go. Okay. Shit! I thought I was able to make that. I think the game is more lenient with grabbing onto things than it actually is. Which is, you know, kind of an issue for me. It would be nice to make this come together a little better, but, okay. Okay. And this. Do carry your momentum, I knew it! Right, you do this, and then, oh boy. You do that, and then... Hands in the air! Hands in the air! Oh my god. Ooh. Wrong road. This is a knock letter, it's backwards. Your mode's fun. Oh! And down we go. Whee! I didn't get the emblem there for a bit. See, now things are going pretty smoothly, and any errors are my problem, you know? And at least from what I hear, the rest of the game is going to be mostly smooth sailing up until the final boss, which is about what I expected. And then also maybe the final few temples. Though I don't think the enemy rush one's going to be that bad, because that one seemed fairly simple for me. Not as simple as freaking 3K, where like I only got hit once during the whole thing. Now it's just because I was moving too fast and I'm thinking and I was rambling with shit. Like I probably could have beaten that in classic mode with no problem. Come on. I first tried that level regardless of my stupid error. So like that temple's not so bad. The rest are a bit of a toss-up. I'm not looking forward to the freaking barrel one. Cause me and that freaking barrel mess did not go well. Like I should have just gave up and used items during the revisit because I did not want to play that again. And I missed a single puzzle piece. With a bullshit placement one too. So like, needless to say, I'm concerned about the future. Oh no! I come that gets me on the phone and like, I'm done with no! I thought there was ground there. You know, I think most of this game's gonna be fairly okay on mirror mode. And again, I'm very glad I'm not doing time attack right now, if ever. Maybe in my own time, just to say I did it. But like, I'm not messing with it generally. Oh! I was not expecting that to be safe ground. Thanks, game. You were actually kind for once. See, I thought the game was generally kind before. Back when I had the extra help from the other Kongs, the inventory items, and the bird. Oh. But, you know, now that it's just me alone, basically doing default classic mode with no healing options. It's something. It's something for sure. I thought I would have gone in the barrel from that. I did not mean to jump over, and then I kept going, and I thought I was gonna clutch landing in the other barrel, and then I didn't, and then I was hit. Still feels less insulting than the mole stuff, because this felt like my fault. I was definitely judging the jump incorrectly. To be fair, the platforming in this does feel a bit confusing sometimes. As you can see, me and the platform sometimes do not get along quite clearly. So, whoopsie doodle. I think I missed. Oh, I did get the O. I was not paying attention, and I was kind of autopiloting, and it's probably been the death of me for a lot of this so far, but some of it also just isn't my fault, clearly. Little train. But good to know that's a freaking problem for everyone, because that is not meant to get on hit lists, clearly. I say this if I only got hit once in the whole freaking trial, and somehow perfect from there, so maybe it is doable, but like, don't tell you how. They don't tell you how. Definitely one of the worst fights in the whole game. It's only gonna get worse from here. Because we have... Because we have... If I remember correctly, we have the one worm thing I struggled to figure out how to even hit in the first place, because what I did before, which was supposed to be the correct way, was wrong, and then that was a whole problem and a half for a while. And then we had a refight against the first boss, but it was more aggressive. Which, you know, me and that boss had a little bit of an issue during time attack, but mirror mode wasn't that bad for it. Now it's just more aggressive. Not as fire stuff, and I can probably deal with that fine, all things considered. So there's the worm, there's the refight. I don't remember the other one. So then there's the final boss as well. And then World 9 didn't have a boss. Unless you count World 9's own boss, and even then, like, I feel like that won't be so bad. Like, granted, I did have to freaking, I did use the modern mode extra hard, and I did have healing items and such, but like, I did most of that just platform with DK anyway, so if I could just remove getting hit, because a lot of times I feel like I maybe can, because I did find some ways to make it a little easier on myself, that might not be as bad as the final boss or the mole train, so. I don't know. It's a bit of a questionable thing! Hello! I did not realize there was a thing up there. Maybe I did get that before and I just don't remember, but like, that was pure accident. That was pure accident. A lot of my best gaming abilities seems to happen by complete accident, and then when I actually try, it just falls apart, and I fall in a pit. I question what the hell I'm even doing right now. And I do bullshit like that for some reason. What was that, me? I tried to duck. I don't know if that was just the game not being responsive, or I just would have gotten hit. What am I doing? What am I doing? A boink, a bonk, a boink, a bonk. My friendly monkey boy. I wanted to say monkey boy, but he's more of a man. He's not like Diddy Kong. He's all grown up, experienced. He's not some rookie. He's been doing this shit since what, 1981? That's probably too early. I think it's Pac-Man, but like somewhere close to that. No, Pac-Man was like 80. Pac-Man was 1980, I think, actually. DK's old, okay, and they recently confirmed the whole thing with Cranky being the OG Donkey Kong is wrong. Meaning that DK Jr., whoever he is up in arms. Because DK of Arcade is a future version of DK from Bonanza, and DK from Bonanza is this DK. Hey! I forgot. Timeline's out of whack. Maybe we'll get a freaking Cranky Kong game that plays like DuckTales. I forget what his whole deal is and why he thinks this stuff's better. Why did I get this the first time? get that the first time. I think I just hovered into it. I just hovered into that. Again, the roll is unresponsive. I can't trust a roll jump. There we go! Oh my god! It is oddly tight. I had to be doing something wrong for that, because there's no way that's the intended solution. That didn't feel right. It really did not feel right. I must be able to go up and around back or something. I don't know. I mean, I got to the checkpoint. I'm never going to figure out how to get that Kong legitimately, I guess. I'm going to move on. Hello. Mind waking up? No. So, yeah, I think we got a lot of the most frustrating stuff out of the way. But granted, the hardest part of the mirror mode run is still yet to come. And, unironically, the mirror mode aspect of it isn't even the hardest part. It's not even the real challenge. The real challenge, mainly, is just the lower health and no way of healing. That's the main difficulty. Now imagine if you had a time limit in there as well. If there's a strict time limit to follow as well, you have to time attack as well as having less hearts, like that would be too much. Then again, I feel like a lot of the stuff in the time trials feels like too much. But that's besides the point. Get me out of here. It's like, I don't know. Generally, if you're playing this game in the normal mode, and even 100%ing that mode, I think the game's great, but like everything else feels a bit off. Remember what I said before about stuff like time attack feeling like extra bloat for replayability stuff? Mirror mode kind of feels the same way to an extent, but that's just because it feels like the game wasn't designed around it. I don't know. It's very strange. I feel like a lot of the stuff need another, like a second pass. Some of it I just do not agree with. I held the button there and it activated the barrel, I swear to God. Do this. Okay. I was about to land and get hit. Don't miss the phone letter, the knock letter, sorry. They need to put them in the opposite order. That way I know they're knock letters. Whee! Boy. Boy. Even generally, mirror mode stuff, the main levels are fine. It's just the bosses that are a problem. Honestly, bosses are kind of a problem in a lot of platformers, I gotta be honest. Platformers and bosses, like, I know they're around as like a big test of skill and endurance and all that, but like, a lot of them don't really feel right. This is some of the better bosses I've experienced in platforming, but like, a lot of bosses definitely need to work in platforming games. Too early. They move so quick, and it gets so worrying. N. Got ourselves our safety checkpoint, which is very kind. One calling letter left. realized that was when that wouldn't hold on to you. Whoops. I don't remember if this was the temple that had the barrel stuff in it. It might have been. If it was, we're gonna be here a while, because that one in particular was a pain. Also that... if that's any sign, then I think the barrel temple's gonna be kind of a miserable mess. If there's any sign to go off of. That was close. Yep. Right at the end, too. How sad. How sad. Right at the end, I screwed up. Alright. Okay, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, boss, which I think is in fact the one that I start with. This is the barrel one. Oh god, I'm gonna be the rest of the stream. Well, we're gonna do the rest of World 5. I think the guarantees about World 6 definitely fell apart with the friggin' moles, but now we're getting close to the annoying temple that I did not enjoy much. Almost back to that hell again. Which, if you guys are ready for that, I don't think we're gonna have a clutch victory like with the last one. I spend a good solid half hour on it over stream thinking, oh, this won't be so bad, I'll be done in like 10 minutes, and then, you know, I make a hard cutoff time at 2.5 hours, being like, I gotta go stop and eat and all that, and at that buzzer I do one more try, and it ends up being absolute trash when I go again, and it happens to be the very attempt where I succeed. And then I go, relax a bit, eat some food, then proceed to spend a few hours time trialing Sky High Sunday and being within 1 second of the day 1 world record and being very accomplished. That day was nice. Then this day started off rough, with the game being very unkind. And even now it's a little unkind, but I feel like it's more my fault than RNG bullshit. In tactics that I would never thought would even be possible. I had to do speedrun tactics to have a fucking chance of beating the bull train, which is so dumb. It's incredibly dumb. I don't know how I dodged that guy the first time. I really shouldn't have. I don't think it's completely possible to dodge that while getting the Kong letter, it's just I don't know how I did it the first time. As long as I make the checkpoint without getting hit again, I don't have to worry about that again. Fortunately, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the checkpoint without getting hit. Oh, I'm scared. I'm a very scared ape. Breaking the laws of physics can be scary. Why does this part feel very Crash Bandicoot-esque? I don't know. Oh my god. All that for the first checkpoint. There might just be another one. My god. That was tense! Another reason why I'm scared of that freaking segment, because I feel like running on the grass feels awkward. Physics don't really feel like they work right sometimes. Hang on. Is that a bonus barrel or is that... That's bonus. We'll take it. We'll take it. Looks like what we can get. So that means bananas for extra lives. You know, we haven't seen bonus games that much in Mirmo because you don't need to do them anymore. You're only doing stuff for the Kong Letters now. The puzzle pieces don't matter anymore. So I've been mostly avoiding the bonus games. I don't need to worry about that now. It's kind of nice, actually. It's also nice to have that kind of relaxing break. Load off a bit. Don't think the bonus games heal you at all. That'd be nice if they did. A little safe haven for you to relax a little bit and recharge, but I don't think they do that. Be cool if they did. Nice knock letter. I must ascend from a different angle. After stream today, I'm gonna be pretty happy because I'm gonna be participating once again in the D-Pad Community Archipelago, and I'm bringing SMC3, which I'm pretty good at. I mean, not speedrun level. It's still, you know, at best taking around 3 hours. The last run that I did fairly recently had me do all the dungeons, so it took me 4 hours, but I still felt, you know, pretty good about it. So I think I'll be generally okay. It's gonna be a lot easier than this, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much, it's gonna be easier than this game. There's no barrel nonsense, you know? Didn't even use a frickin' tracker in my last run. That goes to show I have experience. Just making sure. Having only played most of these levels like once, a lot of the aspects of it are a bit fuzzy. And that might explain why I'm having a lot of difficulty with certain aspects. Just me not having played the game enough. But like, also it feels like the game is just asking for too much at the same time. So like, it's very... Ow. I missed the... That doesn't hurt you? I guess it makes sense it doesn't hurt you, because for the sake of mirror mode, they don't want to be a kill because, you know, you break out, there's no point in breaking out because you're dead anyway. I guess it makes sense it doesn't hurt you for the sake of this, but like... Still seems like it would hurt you a little bit though, right? It's like those things are kind of like the... I don't know what they're called in Kirby. I think I went too far. I think the letter's actually down. Yeah. I tried to salvage it. I tried. But then he hit me, so I couldn't salvage it. Now I did the whole thing again, and I'm sad. I think that happened the first time, too, because I thought that was going to be a bonus game, and then it brought me ahead, and I saw the column that I was actively missing as a result, and I was like, aw, crap. Time is a freaking circle. And no matter how many times you mirror it, it's still a damn circle. It looks no different. That should explain this whole experience, you know? It's like, even if you think things are different now, because they flipped everything, and I've played this game before, nope. Okay, I don't know how that hit me. I think the hitboxes in some of these enemies are a bit screwy. I do not fight. No! And that's one of those times where I wish the pig was like, hey, you need a little help, buddy? And not in a condescending way, but like, dude, why are you doing this? DK, you've already saved your island, you don't need to do this. At least let me call your friends. Like, DK, please. You're not even making sense. Oh, banana. Alright. Well. Hopefully there's a checkpoint soon and I can relax a little bit. Hopefully I don't make the same stupid mistake again with the barrels right here. Because you think, oh, it's a breakable floor there, it's obscured, it's gonna be a bonus game, and then nope, you're skipping ahead a solid like 15 seconds of the level and you're losing out on a Kong letter. That seems good. It's a little annoying. And there's the checkpoint I was so desperately wanting. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's a barrel. I'm gonna take it. You know what? Let's relax a little bit, why don't we? War is not a bonus game, but it's still a puzzle piece, so it might as well have been. Alright, there's the last knock letter. I wonder why they chose balloons to be the one-up thing for DK. That's been a thing since Donkey Kong Country, I think, and I don't know why it's balloons. I mean, I suppose we could ask some people at Rare about that, because I feel like that maybe was their decision. It's like, bananas makes sense to be the coins, Kong letters. I think we can agree it's fine enough for like an extra bonus stage collectible. But like, why are balloons the one-ups? Case in point, again, how did TRG not get that a single time? I've gotten it like 8 times now. Maybe they just buffed it a bit for the modern mode. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a thing in the original game, but like, they remember it happening. Maybe because this version wasn't out whenever they did their playthrough of it. They only had the Wii version and the 3DS version. They were only playing the Wii. So like, maybe that wasn't a thing in the Wii version. Maybe that's only a thing for Tropical Freeze and they brought it back here for modern mode. Either that, they're incredibly unlucky. To be fair, I think I've been actually trying and getting the DK emblem more than they did. I don't know. I have to go rewatch that playthrough, but it's been a while. In fact, honestly, I haven't watched TRG in a while generally, actually. Spiderland. Population 6 billion spiders willing to eat your face on contact. I'm trying to get the puzzle pieces in this level, and I actually had to just take the L on multiple occasions because the timer is too tight in order to get everything in one go, it feels like. They slow down some parts to make it easier on you, but like, then there's stuff like that. Yeah, that sounds about right. If I remember correctly, the only checkpoint's right at the end of the level just for the last segment. Well, like, literally 10 seconds. Probably only put there because they realized, wait a minute, you've been doing this for a while, we don't want you to lose the very end here. Right there, the frickin' mole boss. Look, when I say we could checkpoint bosses. And they do. They do checkpoint 1 boss, and that'd be the final boss. Once you actually do the rocket barrel stuff, you never have to frickin' do that again unless you replay the level, so... They can add boss checkpoints, they just refuse to. They just don't want it. It's, detriment. I don't like having to do the whole freaking roll train again whenever I mess up slightly, because the game says, fuck you, physics hate you this time. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I can live another, minute, I guess. Not even that! You either get crushed, get spidered, or take the frog. And the frog was the funny one. We like the frog. We like the frog. The frog's fun. Can I please? Can I please? Uh-oh. I was trying to bank on the roll not being responsive and me being stuck in the smash. And then the game said, no, we're actually going to be responsive with the roll for once. My detriment! Uh-oh, Kong letter, Kong letter! Move. Shit! Oh boy. Miyamoto, help me! I showed Wanye that image of Miyamoto where it's all fucked up. See, apparently has never seen that before. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Shit. Shit. DK's not at the time! I was dead anyway. Remember when I said the slam and the roll being on the same button that's a detriment because... Yeah, that's the one button syndrome kicking DK's ass now. You think that's just a Sonic problem? No. Fun fact, I think slamming was on freaking motion controls before, which have its own problems. I wonder if that may have been better. Hang on, wait a minute. There are control options. Motion controls off. Yeah. There are motion controls I can turn on. Oh no, rolling is on motion controls as well. Never mind. The controls are exactly the same! You can tell I'm using the Switch 2 Joy-Cons, though, in the little thing here. Which I think is generally better than using the Pro Controller, because the D-pad sucks on that. In that case, if motion controls change nothing, bye. I do want to check, though. Ground pound and roll being on the bumpers instead. Not a horrible idea, but again, look at all the stuff on the one button. And again, roll is still tied to ground pound. It's stupid. So, anyway, we gotta keep running. Ow. Tried to roll, he slammed. I don't know why. I was definitely pressing left. It's strict, don't you think? And no healing options so you can't brute force the enemies is definitely not nice. And no inventory so you can't get help is also not nice. I wonder if this was even game tested. Ah! What the fuck? I'm dead. Focus. What's up, buddy? Focus, DK. If they actually set up proper, and it would feel a bit more natural. I tried the focus M thing, but like, no, they would say that for DK because they abbreviate his name like that all the time. So, actually, not incorrect. I'm surprised that worked. I'll take what I can get, buddy. Also, gonna take a checkpoint. You got one. I missed the letter anyway, I died, so who cares? The run's already over. If we don't get the Kong letter, then we start the level anyway, so might as well just take the L. There's no point in continuing onward if it means I'm doing literally nothing. No progress is made if I get to the season without the Kong letters. I feel like there is some sense of rubber banding. They do speed up to catch up to doing this the entire time. What even hit me there? Take me. This sucks. I'm not even mad. This one's just depressing. This one's just sad. Like, come on. A lot of it isn't even problems caused by the mirror mode, even health stuff. It's just the game asking a lot of you. And everything coming to pretty perfectly. If it doesn't, it's over. There's so much time. Fuck. Raised up higher. Go, 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 go! This stage is so long! I tried to go around. The game says no. If that was Mario, that would have worked. I like Mario more. What the fuck?! Now I am mad! This was like having a fucking vendetta for no reason. What do you mean I can't roll into you? What do you mean? What do you mean I can't do that? Rolling into enemies is supposed to work. The game is lying to me now. It's actively lying to me. Imagine time problems. No, I'm not doing that. We're gonna pain in the ass enough to time trial Mario Kart. I'm not doing that for this game. It's not built for it. It's obviously added in for freaking forced replayability and bloat. Like most time trials. You can afford to be a little slower. I was screwed. Look, I'm not even getting any better, because, like, nothing's changing. I'm losing my mind. I'm going insane. Your mode sucks ass, dude. You sure wondering if there's rubber banding? The answer is yes. And not in your favor. I lose. So what was I supposed to do there, brah? That should have been a puzzle piece, not Kong letter. Fuck off. Another terrible stage out of the Oscar. That's our most of them, apparently. We found this was the problem before, it's just that I could alleviate it by having one of my friends lift me up in the air, and I can't do that right now. DK wants to lose by himself because he's a idiot. Again, proves rubber banding because I did it perfectly. And the game says, no, you're actually dead now. See? Nothing you can fucking do there. Because I would have gotten hit by the frog! This is not built right! This level is built like ass! People complain about Mega Man 11 having the Firewall and Torchman stage, but at least you could freeze that with Tundra Man's weapon. You can't do that here. DK's just DK! He has no special weapons! He doesn't get anything from the DKs, he can't slow down time or anything, he's just DK! He's freaking lame. He's not a freaking robot who could copy abilities and use them to affect the world around him. He's just a monkey! You see the problem with the frog now. Maybe I should go under him, but then I'm gonna get caught in the next section anyway because it's gonna be too high up at the top of the frog. So, fuck, you know? No winning. No winning for you because we designed our stage like ass. We designed our stage like ass and you're not allowed to win and mirror mode sucks ass because it's even worse because you don't get the friends to buffer shit for you. You think you'd be safe because you spend some time learning the stage and going faster? Nope, we were banned to you, so you lose that time. And all the cycles are offset and you lose. I lose here. What do you expect me to do about that game? Fuck off! This level is ass. There are temple levels more designed fairly than this. This is not a good level. Sometimes he goes down, sometimes he doesn't. And it's not my fault when he decides the answer is no. What? Hate. Behold, my least favorite stream of DK ever. I should have named this stream Major Regrets. Should have been content with the 100% I got and then moved on. No, I had to do some other stuff. I had to do bonus post-game material. I couldn't have just moved on to Kirby. Now he's over there and the cycle is ruined, so we spent my time doing this. Not screw it. Oh, fuck! The fog's in a bad spot because poor cycles and bad programming and the game's not designed well and I hate this level! Satisfying, ain't it? There needed to be another checkpoint. After the O, there should have been a checkpoint. A little rest haven. Save the checkpoint for the very end after you've done everything else. The last 10 seconds of the level. Because we know having to replay the entire level is annoying as fuck. We're not going to do anything to alleviate that. Why, DK? Hello? You landed up there. I know you did, stupid. Nothing I could do because the cycle was bad and I lost the tongue. Why are all of the worst mirror mode levels being done today? What the hell is happening? How did I time it all so poorly? What? I hate this! Fix your damn game! Sometimes the spider goes down. Sometimes he does not. The game randomly decides whether he does or not. Why? No hearts, no friends, just pain and poor level design. Come on, Letter, I'm dead. I don't like this level. I was dead anyway. Fuck! You're not allowed to wait! If you wait, you die to the spiders! This level is absolute trash. We got another bad level for time trials, by the way. And time trials were an afterthought. Slapped in to make the game longer for extra completion stuff so you feel like you didn't waste your fucking money. Then you play it and you realize you actually did waste your money because it's actually fucking trash. I lose, it's over. Take me! I hate this level so much. Rah! This is the worst! This is the worst! I hate DK. Never playing Bonanza then. I want to play that out of spite! Dunk Gun Bonanza, but he never goes on a dig and he dies in a trench. Where's my invincibility so I can mow down the spiders with a single touch? Give DK the 7 Chaos Bananas! With a single touch, the spiders become nuclear energy and destroy the entire forest. But DK, being invincible and becoming a god, survives. He keeps the power and teleports behind you and beats your ass. That would have been a fun game! This isn't. This is garbage. It's a shame, I remember this not being so bad, but I had more hit points and friends, so... Holding down the freaking analog stick to rewind like I do in a lot of other games. So I can brute force RNG with Pokeball stuff because I was stupid and didn't turn on the guaranteed catch rate in my randomizer, so I just rewind so I get Pokeball stuff. I'd love to have that here. That was not my fault. Fuck off! I hate this level with a burning passion, and you know what? If I beat this tonight, we are stopping. We are not doing any more of this world. I'm not attempting the boss. I dare not do the frickin' barrel level. It's probably gonna take another half hour to beat this anyway. This is worse than the stupid Spike Temple last stream. God, I hope the Direct is announced on... I hope the dang Direct gets announced on Tuesday for Thursday. So there's one less stream of this I have to do. An extended break. I think I understand now why DK took forever to get a new game. And why his new game was basically DK64 2. Because I realized upon releasing this, oh shit, this game's actually not that great. We're too late now to cancel the game. So, fuck it, we're gonna deal with it. Even develop more bloat modes for it. Release those two later. Not right now, though. Make it seem like we care. I don't like this level. Tumbler down there. Checkpoint. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's why the checkpoint's right at the very end, because they know you're gonna die there. They should have put it earlier. Fuck this level! Fuck! Man, we still have 20 minutes. We still have to go over 20 minutes. I have to do more. We're only the boss in the temple left. No! Okay, I'll keep trying. But when we get to the 2-hour mark, if I haven't gotten anywhere close, which I probably haven't, I'm gonna stop. We're not gonna come back in this for a while. I should have never been playing Mirror Mode. I should have just stopped. Just stopped in the post-game stuff and never looked back, because, oh boy. I think this is the... Yeah, it's the barrel one! This is the one that gave me pain. Oh boy. At least there's no con letters, we just have to hope to survive. That's the whole deal. I've done it twice now, though once I had to cheat to go back to a puzzle piece. So, you know, it could be worse. But also, I had 3 hearts then, not 2. So I had extra health to buffer. And also, bullshit still happens here, because God forbid this game is designed well with video passes. Ah, yes, this part. This is the friggin' start of my troubles. This whole section. This bit, in particular, is the worst. And you can probably see why. How do I do this part again? Pat? Yeah. Oh boy. Fuck you. Now to never get back there again for a solid 20 minutes. I cry a little inside. Maybe outside. Oh boy. That probably was like 2/3 of the way through too, so. Yep, hate. Guaranteed hit from me, buddy. Nothing I can do about that. Back here, and I fluked it, and then we're never gonna get past here again. We're gonna be here for another 20 minutes. I'm gonna cry. I just said that, but fuck! I wish Vix was here. If Vix was here, I could have a little conversation and talk about Crossworlds more without feeling probably forced. That's gonna take my mind off of this. And this realistically shouldn't be as bad as the World 4 one, given how rough that one is. And how people definitely have problems with that one. Like, no. Extra life from that. I can avoid that. It's fine. I get enough bananas as is. It's okay. You know, Vix was talking about how the architect here is just these temples is just kind of weird. Like, who built these? And like, oh, they're ancient temples. They've been around for a while. It's like ancient tests. And then there's rubber tires. There's friggin' tires! Where did they come from? Where did they get those? Fuck! I hate this level. Remember, I had to play it twice and I gave up and used the friggin' cheat items to win the second time for just a puzzle piece because I hid it from you. No special tell. You just had to use the bird. And oh boy, did you use that bird! Fuck off! DK's mid-air control has been a major problem for me. I've never gotten used to it. It feels entirely wrong to me. For some reason, that part's a lot easier going from right to left, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just the region of the screen that's messing with me. I'm dead. I hate this level. I hate it. I really do. There's no winning here. There's no winning here. Remember what I said? You get to that part, we never get there again for the rest of the stream. It's happening again. What is this absolute ass? There you go, more proof. Hatred. Everything revolving around this stage and like half a world pie. I'm also the moral boss. What?! People are laughing at me. This is the stream I'm most angry at all these DK streams. And oh boy, you're laughing it up and all. before? Why can't I make it now? Don't know why I'm humming, but it's maybe feel a little better until I have to scream again. Luigi's drunk again! Woohoo! Hey, Luigi. Oh! How the fuck that went? Fuck! I hate DK's mid-air control and his bounce control. All garbage! You wonder why I hit this level? Because DK controls like shit in the air! So I knew it. I knew it was gonna get hit by it. So I backtracked. I knew it was gonna get hit by it for no reason. Hitbox suck ass. The control sucks ass. It feels so wrong to be in the air as Donkey Kong. Puzzle be shortcut. Fuck off! Fuck off. I hate this level. I hate this level. I hate everything it stands for. I just want it to be over with, dude. I know the D-pad community async started already. I want to play SMZ3 because those games are good. Fuck! Now I'm gonna always get in that part, and I'm never gonna avoid that ever again. Getting to me! Fuck you! Hate this freaking level. I hate this game now. Mirror mode ruined the game. You have ruined Donkey Kong Country Returns for me. Mood. Thank you. Fuck off. Why do all the worst levels in the game have to be here? Why did this have to be the stream with the absolute worst stuff in the game? Why? Why did it have to be timed this fucking poorly? Fuck! Hit this left. Son of a ass! We are going to mock you as you die, ha! I have a plan. Trust me on this. There we go. Hey Vix, you showed up late. The Sandy's gone. I hate everything. All of the worst levels in the game happen to be in this batch, and this is one of them. Because the World 4 boss with the moles was absolute bullshit. I gave up and looked on GameFAQs about it. It took me freaking 3 pages of scrolling through search results to find anyone helpful. Then I got stuck in one spider level that wasn't designed for any of this shit. Now I'm here in this hellscape, which is by far my least favorite of all the freaking temple levels. And then, if I dare even want to try it, the World 5 boss is next, and that's that stupid worm I had a problem fighting before. This whole section of the game was just cursed from the onset. I was happy before stream. You may not believe me, but I was. I saw Crossworlds as getting a year 2. And I was happy. As Miku and Godzilla once again reunite like it's cosmic fate. And then DK has to show up and ruin it. Because he has to friggin' be super prideful and not ask his friends for any help on anything. This level's the fucking worst. case, mid-air control feels like dog shit sometimes. This is the temple level, there's no checkpoints or anything. I have to deal with this all in one go, and oh boy! It was pain enough before, but before, if I wanted to, and I did for the revisit, I could use items to gain invincibility or extra hearts or, you know, escape from the pits. I can't do that here because for some reason they made all that shit illegal in mirror mode, despite the fact you have more than enough coins to get the rest of the fucking game. So like, I don't even know, dude. I just... If you want to get the puzzle piece without getting hit, it's at the very top. Otherwise, you're sacrificing the heart for that. Hate this stupid fucking level. If I don't take the puzzle piece shortcut that inevitably gets me hit because it's designed like absolute dog shit, I have to do another barrel launch on top of that. Another one! I want to minimize those because this level sucks ass and I want it to be done with, and the DKS control like ass here, and I hate the barrels so fucking much. Give myself a hard time with it. Unlike last time where I'm like, one more time, I'll do it. I'm gonna stop, you know? I will do one more full try at the 2-hour mark. If I don't make it, I'm cutting off stream, and won't be back till next week when we get our direct, assuming the rumors are true. I don't want to mess with this stupid game anymore. I might just call it and go shoot the Kirby or something. Kirby's fun. I like Kirby. Kirby in the Forgotten Land's a great game, and I'm gonna be so happy to experience more of it. Better than this crap. True Arena's easier than this shit. Get my beloved double cutter. Fuck off. No, I can't go for the puzzle piece shortcut because I will get hit and die. See? I did this barrel shot now. Now, if I remember correctly, this was the easy part near the end. You say that, I'm gonna flub it up still. I was right. I was right at the end. All it took was the one more try. I just hit 2 hours, and you showed up. No joke, as I was starting this and being heavily frustrated with it for a while, I was like, I wish Vix were here. Just me being able to talk to someone about something else to clear my mind a bit. It would probably help. And look at that, you showed up and I made it! Ah! Since you're here, do I dare? It's the only thing left in World 5. I don't want to do it next stream. I want to get it over with. Because World 6, I don't think is going to be nearly as bad, right? Because we have the World 1 refight, which I don't remember being that bad. It's a little bit more aggressive, and most of the levels are fine. And World 7... Oh yeah, the freaking Eggman freaking bird. Oh. I remember that being a bit of a pain, but... There's also, once I got it, I feel like a little bit short. It was weird. And then there's the final boss, and the temple level there I remember being kind of alright. I think the worst is mostly behind us. I've gotten very mad today. But this boss in particular... You know what? Because you just got here, I say we give it an honest try. It can't be worse than the moles. The RNG hellscape that was the moles. It can never be that. So, you know... It can't be worse than that, right? It can't be. I owe you a little something because you were only here for like 10 minutes, you know? Unless you want to go back in the VOD and watch me struggle. I don't mind going a little over if this goes smoothly and I can be done with it. I remember this boss being a massive pain in the ass for me. This is like the only boss I was like, how do I do things? So I thought you were supposed to hit it. Didn't work. And then I did it again and it did. Just not in the spot I thought it would. You have to hit the very back. You can't hit his back generally. It did in the very back. His tail. And sometimes the platforms didn't exactly make that easy for you to do. Plus, you and the vines have had kind of a problem. Also, he homes in on you. Kind of at that part. And I don't get my hearts. So now I'm just dead. I've hit him once yet and I've got hit. I understand why I'm starting to struggle. Oh my god. The heat seeking, he takes shortcuts, doesn't follow your path directly. And then once you actually open him up, his hitbox is tiny and you're probably gonna get hit. And you're gonna be really mad. There's also a bottomless pit in this level for some reason. It's not forbidding any sort of leniency ever. This was my least favorite boss playing the normal game. Now it's gonna get even worse. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. See? Like, I can't speed up or anything. In case climbing is super freaking slow. And then when you hit him, you have him in the very back, and it's not easy to do. You gotta do it kind of quick, or else you fall into a pit and die. And also, those can close and reset the fight, which is another good reason why I'm not doing time trials at all anymore, because my god, this would be hell. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That didn't feel good. Please go away. Get out of the way of the arrow, please. You can do that! Since when you can just shock the grass? That's not how grass works, you idiot. Now I have another reason to hate this guy. I didn't know he could shock the grass. Oh, I hate this guy. I have to hit him back, by the way. A little part of the tail here. There we go. One hit. Two more to go. Start at the bottom now, too. I'm gonna come up as soon as I do, and be ready for it. It will be. Where'd he go? Wait a minute, where the fuck did he go? Why did he leave? You can't just leave. What the fuck? What is your deal? Okay! What's happening? I'm scared now. This game is being weird. What? Game? I don't like where you're going with this. Game? Help! Ah! 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 Shit. What? Huh? Why'd you go over there? I didn't move over there yet. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I got him! Holy shit! What the hell? I swear to God, didn't this happen the first time too? I know you weren't there for that. I swear I had a hard time hitting the first time, but when he sped up for the later hits, it became easier. I am so confused! Well, that's probably the worst stretch of the game done until the final boss. I have never seen the boss here act the way it did. Mainly because I've only played this fight twice, and even then, like, not well. I don't know how it didn't go so bad, because I remember it went about that bad on my first run, except I got hit more because, you know, I had extra hearts and I had Diddy Kong and all that. And I was just really confused why I wasn't able to hit the thing, and then there was a point where I did take too much time and it did reset the room. And the rest of the bosses are actually kind of alright, but now that I have no way of getting hearts back and I have 2 max, and remember, this is modern mode. In classic, you have to perfect it. You can't get hit at all. So I thought that was gonna go a lot worse. That book ended good-ish? I don't know. Well, we're over halfway done, because we have worlds 6 through 9 left to go, and you know, at this point I probably don't feel as bad about continuing. Now all the worst parts of the game are really over. Who is that big anyway? Why is he wearing glasses? You see the thumbnail, because he isn't in mirror mode! Why would you reference him now? Whatever. So yeah, we're gonna stop here for tonight. I need to just clear my head. This was agonizing. I got really mad, and I've been having that problem lately where I get mad over games a lot. I feel like I need to work on that, but also the game just sometimes isn't fair, and I get mad because of that. I don't know. I still generally like this game, and I recommend it for a casual experience, but my god, do not even try the extra stuff. Mirror mode if you want. Try the challenge, but don't play everything like I am. I mean, at least I was right about it being better than the moles. Where, yeah, you get the same pattern for the throwing, but then it gets iffy when you can hit them or not when they pop out of the mine carts, and it's random, and then the telegraph or the actual engineer at the very end makes no sense because you can't tell where he's going to pop out of. And I had to go on GameFAQs by scrolling down freaking search for 3 pages to find one article where, not an article, but some question was like, how do you make this easier? And they mentioned that it doesn't pop out from the first shaking cart, so you can stand there for safety no matter what. And then I got lucky because the freaking pickaxe didn't hit me while the train was going up and down on the rail. It was very smooth the entire time, so I didn't get bullshitted. And okay. The mole train, which apparently, from what I could tell of GameFAQ stuff, is one of the harder bosses. That's done. The barrel hellscape is done. The spider chase of doom is done. And unless I get to another point that's going to be absolute evil, we probably won't be having super major struggles again like that until the final boss. And even then, I had to do a lot of that fight with just DK alone anyway, because after you die once, you don't get your friends back. You're just DK. Now, granted, I was able to heal during that because the final boss could drop hearts. I don't think he could do that here, given the rule set. So I have to beat that boss without getting hit more than once. Up and down and all around. Well, I'm just gonna stop for now. An Archipelago async started like half an hour ago, and I really should be getting on that. I brought SMZ3, which are games that I'm actually generally good at. I'm good at Link to the Past, I'm good at Super Metroid. You know, not like this. So, like, I'm gonna have fun and relax a bit. Also, I'm gonna have supper, and, you know, maybe things won't be so bad now. My frustration will not be a major thing again probably until the very end of World 8. And then World 9's probably gonna be pretty smooth. I don't even think 9-9 is gonna be as bad as half the shit I did here today. Given how I did it the first time, I don't think it's gonna be as bad. But assuming Worlds 6 and 7 go smooth, which I think they generally will, maybe I'll have a bit of a tough time with the chicken in World 7. There's those two worlds, World 8, World 9. Assume there's gonna be a direct next week. It might even mess with my normal stream schedule anyway, so I probably will still stream next Thursday. I think we probably have, if we're being generous, 3 streams of this. So I'm not going back for time trials or turbo mode, because fuck that. Given some of those I played today, I'm not speedrunning that shit or playing them in fast forward. Are you insane? This game expects way too much out of you for 100%. Or I guess at this point, 300% with an extra 100% for good measure via an update? I don't know. The formula is weird. I don't want to mess with it. I just want to... I want to finish Mirror Mode and then move on. I'll probably go to Kirby and the Forgotten Land Switch 2 Edition. That's gonna be fun. I can relax a little bit. I like Kirby. I played Forgotten Lands so much I could do weird tech in it that you're not supposed to be able to do. I'm actually good at some of the random bullshit in that game that the game does not want me to do. Like, yeah, you know what? No. I was gonna load up a couple of clips I have from when I played it back on Switch, but no, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to be sitting here for another 10 minutes talking as much as I really want to right now. I gotta just stop the stream, calm down, which I'm mostly calm now. I guess I'm just kind of lost at the moment. I'm gonna go have some food. Maybe part of my frustration is just me being hangry. I know. Then I'm gonna load up SMZ3 and have fun. It'd be nice. I like Metroid. I like Link to the Past. It's fun. I need to play more Metroid games. I've only played Super. I need to play more. I was thinking about maybe trying Dread at some point. I don't know. I mean, granted, once I eventually upgrade to the Switch Online Expansion Pass, I would have access to Zero Mission. And I hear people really like that one. So, yeah, that might be the next Metroid I try. A pretty solid consensus to never play the first one, and the second one is probably better if I play the remake of that, and my 3DS went kaput years ago, so much for that, huh? Anyway, I should probably go. Insert joke about Sonic Pico Park being Knuckles Chaotix 2 here. You haven't played any of the Metroid games yet? Honestly, Super Metroid's a pretty good way to go. I recommend that one. That's the first one that Wanye played too, and he knew next to nothing about Metro, and he had a freaking blast with it too. I say Super's a very good accessible point, especially because it's on NSO base package. It's nice. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I've been talking on basically this map screen for like 10 minutes again. I said I wouldn't do it, but I also just need to slow down a bit. The worst is behind us. I see a bright future ahead. Of course, a giant tiki is blocking the way to Kong Nirvana? I don't know. Well, we're gonna worry about that next week. As per usual. Yeah, I have a problem. It only seems to happen when there's an active chat. If it was just me, I'd maybe ramble a bit, but I can cut myself off easier. As soon as I get into a conversation, I can't stop. It's nice being able to talk to someone. Okay, seriously, I gotta stop. I'll see you next week for, assuming the rumors are true, a Nintendo Direct. I need to finish the bingo. I will find some way to finish that bingo. It's a good old 10 to 30 minute discussion. Hey, I need a good calming wrap up after what happened in the last couple hours. I needed this. 3 hellscape levels and a boss I thought was gonna be way worse. And one of those levels in question also being a boss, but you get the point. I need this. I need this. But yeah, supposedly Nintendo Direct next... Too fast. I'm trying to end this fast, and I'm talking too fast as well. I'm trying to rush it now. I'm trying to cut myself off. Good job, me. Yeah. Assuming the rumors are true, and I have no reason to believe they're not true, Nintendo Direct next week, and then more of this. And hopefully we'll be done with this in a couple weeks, and I'm not going back to Pac-Man yet, given how this has been frustrating on a similar degree. For different reasons, mind you. This is more polished than Pac-Man ever was. But also, I just want to play Kirby again. I've been holding off on playing Forgotten Land on stream because of the Switch 2 edition. And now I can get the Switch 2 edition. I can play it on stream. I'm gonna have a blast, and I love Kirby! Okay. I'll stop now. I'm gonna go. Have a good weekend and a good few days into the week. Or something. Wake up, Switch 2. Now it's not the time for this. I'm gonna go do things. Food, game, bingo. That should sum it up. Okay, bye. What a mess this stream was.